This is Canal Street.
Transfer is available to the J, N, Q, R, and W train.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we will be touring the Canal Street Station on the JZ and Q, RW, and 6 trains. So, we are on Center Street between Walker Street and Canal Street. So, this is where the J and Z is located under. So, we will just get into the tour straight away. So, entry JZ RW6. Come down here, 2 staircases. That will tell you that this is an exit for Center Street, Canal Street, and Walker Street. I'll play you guys the announcements. This is a Broad Street bound J. Next stop is Chambers. You can see I extended the tunnel over there.
The only reason it says J for going towards Broad Street is because this takes place during PM rush hour, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yeah, on the other side, it will say Z train. I thank you for pointing that out. Actually, I think I was gonna forget that. So, yeah. So, this is the abandoned platform that is visible on the other side. This was originally a BMT express station, and the configuration was Uptown trains would be on this side and downtown trains would be on the local track on the other side, but they moved it in 2004 to where trains would just run along there. So there is actually what happened?
It confuses me because, like, if all of these were supposed to be express stations, what was supposed to be a local station?
Indeed, because there are actually no express. There are like only express stations on this line. But yeah, and these are barriers also present. And I was gonna say that there actually are no tracks in real life over here. It's just the track bed and no third rail either. But there is some over here, so this is why I included those. So, yeah.
Can trains run service?
Yeah, if needed, trains can diverge. I did connect it to that tunnel. Trains can come through here. If needed. I did see a DJ Hammer's video about that took place recently. But yeah. So this will lead to Canal Street, Center Street, and Walker Street. This is the other staircase that I didn't show you guys. So these will take you to the NQ down there. But I want to show you guys the Queens bound announcement first. So yeah. And I know you guys are probably expecting the next tour to be Brooklyn Bridge. I'm telling you right now, you guys aren't going to be getting Brooklyn Bridge for a while. I'm going to keep it a buck. So, yeah.
Yeah, because the bridge is kind of difficult to finish right now.
Yeah, because I'm not really... it's just an annoying station right now. I just want to expand my territory. But when I do the Brooklyn Bridge, I will loop back around. What happened?
And we're trying to get to Brooklyn faster.
Yeah, we're really trying to get to... But we're close. We're close. So, This is a Brooklyn-bound J&Z skip stop. Next stop will be Bowery. So...
Does it say stop in Manhattan?
It does. I know you say skip stop express, but... Yeah. Alright, so Uptown and Queens NQ, RW and 6 via the lower platform. So, I was actually here a couple of days ago. I was here because I was going to a track meet, and I had to transfer from the N to the J to the J train. So, yeah. So there is a wall part over here. It's just a wall, but then it goes back to regular pillars. So this is the N and Q platform. You can see the mosaics over there. Those stairs will take you to the 6 train. But I will show you guys the Uptown 6 first. So, 2 staircases go from either platform. I'll show you guys this section of the downtown platform. Nothing over here. And I'll actually show you guys the announcements too. And the staircase to the JNC. Might have forgotten these announcements for the Uptown NQ because there was a lot to build in this station, so can't blame me.
I just fixed that one.
Okay. This is a Brooklyn-bound and express. The next stop is Atlantic Barclays or Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center. I really like how trains say Atlantic Avenue Barclays Center. It's very nice. And the queue will go to DeKalb as well. So there's also kind of a curve here to make way for the wall. So let's meet up with MTA King and head to the Uptown 6. So Lafayette Street, exit Lafayette Street and Canal Street, Uptown 6, and the arrow is pointing that way for the R&W on Broadway. So this is the Uptown 6. You can see the 4 or 5 express tracks that greet you as well. This is at the southern end of the platform, so there's the platform does start right on the canal. You can see the tunnel. I did do Worth Street actually, but I don't think I'm gonna do a tour on that right now. But Worth Street is done. So I'll go ahead and go to the other end and show you guys the Uptown 6 announcements, and I will exit out for you guys to see the Uptown 6 exits. You notice that the pillar does go from tiled to a painted scheme. So we have a tunnel on both sides of the station. This will go to Spring Street. There actually, as you saw in Spring, there's a trackway. I don't know if I pointed it out in the tour, an express right there. But a 5th trackway does form in the middle of these 2 tracks, so they split apart. So that's why you can kind of see the tunnel changes over there. This is a Bronx-bound 6 local train. The next stop is Spring Street. Don't have door sounds yet, so I will not be playing those. So let me show you guys the exits. So it's coming back, yeah. All right. So you can exit here. This exit will lead to Canal and Lafayette. So there are some high entrance exit turnstiles available, MetroCard only, and there is an elevator over here with an exit only high turnstile. So you can come through here, which will take you to the elevator to the street. Exit out over here, and there is another exit right here to Canal Street, Uptown to Bronx, and it says JZ at Center Street and NQRW at Broadway to reduce congestion. So, see the Broadway exits in the distance. Let's head back into the station and I'll show you guys these other exits. So Canal Street and Lafayette Street. Don't believe there are elevators over here though. So yeah, there is a booth present as well. So you can exit here to Canal Street, Uptown to Bronx. There's another staircase back down here. So let's show you guys the I'll show you guys the exit only turnstile. But I'm not gonna go through it, but you guys can see it right there. So let's head back to the N&Q and I'll show you guys the downtown 6. They are actually pretty far from each other, just because it's a I don't know why it's like that. It is it's only a 4-track express configuration, so but they are apart. So what?
It's probably because the angle.
Yeah, that might be a reason. So Canal Street and Lafayette Street, downtown 6, there's an exit available, and then Center Street, Uptown 6 and the J&Z will direct you over there. So this is the Uptown 6 platform. We have only high entrance exit turnstiles here. This is a Brooklyn Bridge bound 6 train. Next and last stop will be Brooklyn Bridge City Hall. So let's exit out over here through these turnstiles. So Canal Street Station, downtown 6. I don't believe that I remember to fix this. That high entrance exit turnstile. So we're just across the street over here, and you guys can see the other side of the exits. So this side contains the elevator. This is the only accessible platform, I will mention too. This is the only accessible platform here. So, Canal Street, downtown 6, and Uptown elevator across Lafayette Street over there. And the J&Z and QRW can be accessed via the 6 platforms. So, entrance only, MetroCard entrance only. I'll show you guys the other end of the 6, even though there's nothing over here. I do like the 6 platform. I can't really decide. I think the R&W platform are my favorite, which is probably why I saved it for last. And the N and Q definitely comes second. But Canal, low key, all of the platforms do have some historical significance behind them. This was the original subway that ran from City Hall to 145th. So this was built and opened in 1904 along with the other original stations. So this was among the first subway stations to be built in New York City. So let's head back. I'm gonna go on the Uptown platform this time. There are signs for the downtown 6. Brooklyn, you can hear the freaking ambulance in the background. Yeah, so let's wait for that to pass.
It feels like it's purposely just standing there, bro.
Yeah, word. All right.
Wait, bro. We're trying to film.
Word. Brooklyn NQ. Did we come from? I came from over there. Okay, so we're back on this. This is not the platform I wanted. This is not the way I wanted to go. I mean, so let me show you guys the R&W now. So exit Canal Street, R&W, and that is exit Lafayette Street, Center Street, Jay-Z and 6. So
The R&W platforms are pretty okay to build. It's just the parts, what the colored parts, those were like.
yeah, these were so annoying. You guys have no idea. But let me show you guys this platform too. So this side has a sign, Jay-Z and 6. Forgot to light this one up, but exit Lafayette Street and Center Street over there.
I got you. I'll light it.
And then, all right, thank you. And then Canal Street over there. So this side too. So there you go. There's a lit up version. So to get to the R&W, there is a ramp present. So this side is only an exit. So I'll show you guys this. First. So this is an exit to 2 street stairs at Canal Street Station, and QRW. 6 at Canal and Lafayette, and the J&Z are at Canal and Center Street. I spelled center wrong there. But yeah, there is an exit inside of a Bank of America building across the street over here. Thank you. So, Canal Street Subway Station and QRW. Enter at left. What happened?
This has to be like my favorite entrance throughout the entire station.
Yeah, this is really nice. So yeah, this is low key a thumbnail. This is low key a thumbnail. All right. Enter at Center Street for J&Z over there. So let's head back inside, and I'll show you guys the R&W platform. So Kana is not on the same level here, but the R&W have 2 abandoned tracks in the middle. I think that is because that the original plan was to have it run the express tracks run to Brooklyn and the R&W or the locals and at City Hall, but those plans never came to fruition. Canal Street over there, and I'll show you guys the R&W announcements. I forgot to show you guys the Uptown NAQ announcements, but I got you at the end. So This is a Queens bound R&W local train. The next stop is Prince Street. You can see the tracks actually come in the station, and if I were to fly down right now, or I guess I'll show you guys. So, right here you can see that you can actually see the platform right here. So that's a really cool fact. And then the N and Q dip down, and yeah, and they come up over here. So yeah, so that's that. I'll show you guys the other side of the R&W. MTA King. You can see the announcements. So you can see the announcements of the MTA King riding through the train. So to access the other R&W platform, you actually have to go through here. So RW Uptown and Queens is over there. Downtown to Brooklyn via underpass right there, but we're not gonna go there just yet. NQ, JZ, and 6. I do want to show you guys the curve for the N and Q, and I do want to show you guys the announcements as well. So on this side, you have your announcements. This is a Queens bound and Express. The next stop is Union Square, and same for the Q. So that's the curve over there. If these letters will just move, okay, yeah. So that's the curve over there. You can't see it, but there's actually abandoned trackways that take you to that would have been a Canal Street crosstown. So they actually had 2 separate scrap planes for the station, which is interesting. So I'll show you guys the curve from this perspective, and maybe you guys will be able to see what I'm talking about or not. You can see an express train coming into the station. They do come in pretty fast, I will say that, but that is the curve. It actually curves over there, and there would be the abandoned trackways over there. So let's show you guys the downtown and Brooklyn R&W. So like I said, to access that, you have to actually come on a ramp. Right there, you can see the exit to Canal Street and go through the underpass. So let's head there. NQ, downtown of Brooklyn via underpass. So these go under the tracks, and we'll take you out to this exit over here. So exit Canal Street and Broadway. So the same thing right there. We'll go through that exit last to conclude the tour. So let's just show you this end. The platform does smooth in over here. I think I forgot the sign. The platform does smooth in over here though. And you can see the tunnel. I did actually do Prince Street, but I'm gonna gatekeep that tour until I either come back to this part of the line, or I'm building a large station and there's a huge gap between videos, so I need something to upload. So that's probably when I'll do that. So let me show you guys the downtown in Brooklyn announcement. There is no tunnel on this side though, because I didn't get to City Hall yet. So this is a Brooklyn bound R train. The next stop is Whitehall Street, and this is a Whitehall Street bound W local train. The next stop is City Hall. I do find it interesting how some announcements. What?
Don't you mean this is a Brooklyn bound R train? Next stop City Hall. You said Whitehall for the next stop on the.
Oh shit, yeah. But yeah, I do find it interesting how some announcements like say local and some don't, even though they're sharing the same tracks. So yeah. So yeah, like on what is an example that I can think of? I don't know. There's a couple examples in the subway system where that happens, but yeah, that is directing you to the rest of the complex and the Uptown and Queens R&W. So you have some high entry exit turnstiles over here that will take you to Canal and Broadway. There's some more over here. So there are 2 staircases over here, and there's another one over here. This takes you straight down, and then there is another one right here, which takes you to 2 more on Canal and Broadway. So yeah, this is Broadway right here. You can see the Bank of America entrance, and yeah, so that was Canal Street. I do hope you guys enjoyed. I'm really enjoying making these tours, and Not gonna lie, they're not doing the best. But I'm not rail fanning again, and I want to upload, and it's my channel. I can upload whatever I want, whenever I want. So, yeah. So this was Canal Street. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, Brooklyn Bridge will not be next, and I did finish Fulton Street. I just have to add some minor aesthetic details, but I think I'm gonna gatekeep that one.
Definitely.
I'm probably gonna gatekeep it until I do World Trade Center, the World Trade Center conflict as well. So, yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait for that. So yeah, this was Canal Street. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will be seeing you guys in the next tour. Safety.